Hi there. Today we're working with a Windows dialog box. So in our previous programs for Java, we used the scanner class to, both to capture information from the user, and then we've displayed that information on a command prompt. Well, today we're going to be using a Windows dialog box to both capture information and to display information to our user. And we can do that in Java by using the JOptionPane class. This is a very quick and easy way to use a window to capture information and display information. There are two methods from the JOptionPane class that we're going to be using today. One is the showInputDialog method, and the other is the showMessageDialog method, and both of these are going to create a Windows dialog box. This one creates a Windows dialog box that will allow us to capture information, and this right here, this method will create a Windows dialog box that will show our user information. Along with that, we're going to use this system.exit method to exit out of our program when we're finished. So I went ahead and I created a class here called crow3_020_word creator demo. And right here I've got the shell for my program. I've got my class declaration. I've also got my main method declaration right here. So we're going to be creating a program that grabs some information from our user and then creates a new word, and also shows our user the definition for that word. So to get started on this program, let's go ahead and let's create some variables. So I'm going to say declare variables, and I'm going to say string str noun. So I'm creating a variable called str noun, and this is for our noun. I'm going to create a variable called string str verb. This is for our simple verb. I'm going to create a string called str verb define. So this is the verb definition. Next, I need to get the noun from the user. So I'm going to say str noun. I'm going to use my variable here. I'm going to set that equal to JOptionPane. I'm going to use the showInputDialog method right here. And inside this method, I want to use a string. So I'm going to use quotation marks. I'm going to say enter a noun. And I'm going to put a semicolon at the end of the statement. So notice that my program is giving me an error. It's saying, it's giving me a red line underneath this. If I come over here, what does this say? It says cannot find symbol. Well, that means that I don't have the Java program cannot find this JOptionPane class. I have to import it. So just like the scanner class, the JOptionPane class is not readily available for Java, so I have to import it using this following statement. So I'm going to say import javax.swing.JOptionPane. And this statement right here will import our JOptionPane our JOptionPane class. So now, if I go ahead and if I run this program, let me show you what this will do. So if I run this, it's actually going to create a Windows dialog box. And notice that this Windows dialog box says enter a noun. So if I typed, let's say, run, and then clicked OK, nothing's going to happen. That's because there's no code that happens after this. But notice that this is what the statement's doing. It's using the JOptionPane class. This showInputDialog method is going to bring that dialog box up on the screen, that dialog window, and then it had the instruction for enter a noun. It said that string on that dialog box. I typed in run, so that word then would have gone into this variable right here. So let's continue with this program. Let's go ahead and let's get the verb. str verb equals JOptionPane.showInputDialog, and I'm going to say enter a simple verb, and I want to give an example. So example, run, eat, sleep. Now notice how this entire string right here with these parentheses and everything like that, that it's going to be, that's going to show up on the Windows dialog box. And I know that it's just going to print all this because I've got these quotation marks surrounding this entire string of text. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the definition of the verb. Enter a few times here. There we go. So str verb define equals JOptionPane dot show input dialog, and use my quotation marks. What is the definition of the verb? And I'm going to give an example here. All right, so example for run would be to move fast. And what do I do here? It's delete. There we go. There we are. So it's going to print the following. What is the definition of the verb? An example for run is to move fast. So now I have information in both my str noun variable, my str verb variable, and my str verb define. So I've got a string of text in every single one of these. Now that I have those strings of text, I can go ahead and I can show my user their new word. So show user their new word. JOptionPane dot show message dialog null comma and parentheses, your new word is plus str noun plus, I'm going to click enter here and this will bring me down to the next line. So str noun plus str verb plus licious, just go with me here, you'll see what's happening in a second, plus str verb define plus the string in a plus str noun semicolon. So if we look at this statement, I'm going to display a Windows dialog box that says your new word is, it's going to add whatever str noun is to str verb, and it's going to add that to this string of text, licious. It's then going to have this this hyphen, and then it's going to say whatever str verb define is in a str noun. At the very end of this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to have an exit statement. So we're going to say closing the program and system.exit 0. So this is going to close our Windows program safely. So once I have all this code, I'm going to right click on this. I'm going to say run, and this is what our program is going to do. Let's say run. Enter a noun. Let's say crow. Enter a simple verb, run. What is the definition of the verb? To move fast. Click OK. Your new word is crow run licious. To move fast in a crow. So it looks like I forgot the space right after that. So if I click OK here, I'm just going to make a space right there. Let's click on run again. And let's try this again. Enter a noun. So if I type, let's say me, enter a simple verb. Let's do sleep. What is the definition of the verb? To fall asleep. If we click OK, your new word is me sleeplicious, to fall asleep in a me. So we just created a simple program that uses the JOptionPane class to create Windows dialog boxes, and we just grabbed strings of text and then combined them to create a new word for the English language. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you next time.